Luchador. Have you played Guacamole, Luchador? I just figured out that nickname now. Pure hello. People, hello again to everyone. Leopard Smile's done. That was the last. What were I doing yesterday? I finished with Leopard Smile. And we got tons of new items. And a rapier. Mind Piercer. Cold Iron plus 2 finesse wielding. They need to be under mind effects. Well, every companion only got simple weapons. Like so. The game works like garbage again. Nothing new. No, it's full. It depends from map to map. Some maps work on high, some maps work on medium. Nothing you can do about it. Is Guacamole good? It's great. It's funny as fuck. Okay, and I would highly recommend it. Both Guacamole 1 and 2. 6,000. Now we do something with 26,000. So fucking useless, these gloves of dueling. Against disarm effects, not a single enemy does disarm moves, which makes them completely useless. Don't even know why they exist. Play the first one because the story continues and you'll get more familiar with new moves from the second one when you play them. They're not long games, okay? You can finish the first one in 10-12 hours, depends on the difficulty. Same applies for Guacamole 2. They're funny as fuck, okay? Both games are funny as fuck. I love them a lot. Really relaxing. And it has great combat. I'll buy a Cloak of Resist. +3. It's worth it. Again, I'm poor. Lost for words, how you doing? Am I level 8 yet? Soon? Today? Like,
Move out.
What happened today? I think the camp switched location, there might be items around. Not sure though.
Head on.
Just a quick check. Usually when it switches locations there is like
I lead. You follow.
no new items.
Onwards.
I think Voljev lives before gargoyles attack. And when did they attack? Before I go to Dresden? Still got time. And where's that small shit? I think it was this tent. No, that's Irabet. This one. Nura.
Pay attention.
Strange perfume. I found a vial of the same pheromones in your tent. Too bad you can't execute her immediately. There should be an option to execute her immediately. Alright.
All this waiting bores me.
One short rest.
Head on.
Let me see where the scroll scribers kit. Level 3s now. Fish on a stick.
Hey, freak. Of the Met.
It prolongs for 4 hours more, okay? It's not a must, but it's good to have. If you want to explore, it's good to have. Simple as that. And it should be 100% chance when you're in a camp or in the resin when you rest instead of 60.
No, you're wrong. There are treants in the desert too.
You're kidding me.
It's 60%, you already failed 3 times. Hallelujah. Let's go for this first. Magician's Ring. I'll go for Magician's Ring. Namestead, thanks for the follow. Transistor, how you doing? It's getting colder and colder, yeah. Stupid fucking retaliate on these babas. A level. Once in the army, 15 bonus to combat morale per level of the feat. Problem is you have minus 15 penalty combat morale per level of this feat. General gains 10% more XP points and additional feat at level 20. Zale student, definitely. Let him scale fast. You are weaker, but you're gonna scale faster, that's for sure. Finance points 100. Babao is a problem. It's really a problem. Not a joke. Thank God for double attack. Have I seen well? 10 of them channel negative energy, nuked 100 of my units. CSMK2, thanks for the follow. Bruxeo, thanks for the sub. Thanks a lot. I ain't gonna get lucky twice. Now it's a fucking problem. Channel now. What's wrong with you? You went from casual difficulty to tactician, eh? I'm glad to hear it. I'm really glad to hear it. You're not the first one who told me that, by the way. Put that back just in a second. There's take 6. A lot of people told me the same. And I'm very glad when I hear that. That's why I do the stuff I do. Yeah, when people ask me what's the RPG to play first to get familiar with the genre, I usually recommend Dragon Age Origins and Neverwinter Nights 2, because they're the easiest to get into the genre fast. But definitely Dragon Age Origins is, let's say, the most user-friendly out of them all. By far. Recovered all. Finance points. Last Chapel is next, by the way. They're a problem. Although they don't deal damage, it's fine. But they're tanky. The question is, Transistor, will you have 1,000 hours in Baldur's Gate 3? Since that's not Divinity, it's Dices. Why you can't stand it? It ain't that bad, okay? It's early access, it's just in a rough state. It's gonna be a good game, I'm sure of it. Again, Illusion's cool. Again, Illusion's cool, man. Exactly the same one. Use magic device. Use magic device. Bullshit. Trickery stealth instead of protection. Protection there. The Sentinel. Yo. What we got? Can we recruit? There. Inconspicuous camp. Inconspicuous camp it is. There is Heaven's Edge with Diran. I need to break through this if I wanna go. Yeah.
Oh, quiet now? But how will they
Right
know
here.
I've arrived?
Really makes no difference. Yeah, literally makes no difference whether it's high or medium. It just works better on medium. It's about it. It's softer, more Britney's. Oh, that was for a storytelling. Oh my god, that's blood cobalt. Better to shoot him from a distance. Already passed through all of this, I read it all aloud during my first run, I won't do it again for sure. Every traitor must be executed. Yeah, there's antique loot. But I doubt. When I make guides, I usually try to teach people how to play, not to tell them exactly what to play. And that's for every game, not only for Divinity. Ghostbusters out. Let's roam around, see if we can discover something hidden, perhaps. You should have played Divinity 1 first, not Divinity 2. Same when you wanna try Pathfinder, you should play Kingmaker first. Traveling merchant. Physical flow. 10,000. I had 7k. How far are you into Divinity 2? Are you only done with Act 1? If you're on Act 2, then go for Dust 1. No. Go for Dust 1. Go for Dust 1. You haven't finished Alexander, go for Dust 1. Always play games in order. Always. Do not skip parts. Especially not CRPGs. That same applies for Pillars of Eternity, same applies for Pathfinder, for Dragon Age, for I don't know what else is there. Shadow Tactics, Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale. Absolutely everything you can think about. Go in order. In a specific order. I like Divinity Original Sin 1 a lot. Okay? A lot. You can't cheese in Divinity Original Sin 1 as much as you can in Divinity Original Sin 2. You need to fight most of those fights fair and square, okay? In Divinity Original Sin 2, you can cheese most of them. You can't do that in Divinity 1. A different game, man. Completely different game. Let's finish with Diran. That's gonna be fast. I'll speed it up. Even if I roll 20, I couldn't see that. Even if I roll 20, it will be 35. This is 37. To be honest, no. Dragon Age did not exist after Origins. Origins is the only Dragon Age. The rest of them are RPGs. Console RPGs are the rest of them. To be more precise. Let's go.
My not so numerous, but nonetheless dearest guests. About a year ago,
I can
at my
listen a
last
bit,
birthday
okay? I don't
party,
have to skip every
I assure you
conversation.
all that
Doesn't
I
matter if
nurtured
it's a
a
contra.
deep-seated hatred for boring people who give protracted speeches in the misplaced belief that their inner thoughts are of any interest to anyone but themselves. Now I am a whole year older and also a full-fledged crusader. An honorable position that requires me to be as dull, pedantic, and vexing as I possibly can. Therefore, a speech it is. The revered cleric Nestrin, my guardian and tutor, often told me that those who live a sinful life may expect to join the abyssal hordes after they die. This is why their path is the most despicable of all. A part of their soul may return to Mendev in the abominable form of a demonic invader.
Do it, Transistor, but most of those game developers opt in for simpler games. What was the last game from Obsidian? That garbage. Outer Worlds, was it? What annoys me the most is not that they don't want to release Pillars 3. They don't want to release Tyranny. Because Tyranny ended in a cliffhanger. They had a great story for Tyranny. I really don't get it. Why didn't they upgrade on Tyranny? Made something huge as Wrath of the Righteous. Could have easily done it. The only CRPG where you get to play as evil only. No good, nothing, just evil.
Every time we see a demon, we might as well think about it. What if this wretched creature used to be your great-great-grandfather? What if certain parts of this pointy-tailed beauty used to belong to your pious cousin? They say that the demons represent the sins of the souls they are made of. Succubi emerge out of lustful souls. Vandals turn into Abracandilu. Gluttons become Nabasu. I, for one, am determined to commit as many different sins as possible, so that the distributive mechanism of the abyss breaks when it tries to decide what to do with my soul. You, my dearest guests, will be my assistants in this complicated task. Eat, drink, and indulge yourselves in whatever vices you can. Let nobody leave this house as righteous as they entered it. Live every day like it's your last. After all, nobody knows when that day will arrive, do they?
I don't know what I'll play in the future, I really don't know. Well, not right now. I know what's the next thing for sure. That's gonna be Elden Ring. But everything else I really don't know. Extract Diran. She calls him the golden boy. How do I feel that I put easier mod in a Dark Souls game? What are you talking about? You got difficulty options in Elden Ring? Really? I don't think anything about it. That's garbage. They want to sell the game worldwide. That's what I think. That's extremely disgusting, to be honest. They're most known for the difficulty, okay? And when you offer difficulty options, it means you want to sell the game. Anything you should know about Divinity Original Sin 1? Prepare to talk for the first 8 hours and then the combat will start and it will go non-fucking stop with combat. But the first part is only talk, talk, and talk, okay? You do all the quests in Divinity Original Sin 1 with conversations and you get as much as XP as you can with talking, with discovering, with solving those micro quests. Get some easy levels and then go out and fight. Not the other way around. If you go to fight immediately, you're gonna die. Prepare to suffer when you reach Brachus Rex. Especially if you go with Tactician. You don't know how cheesy that fight is. I don't know if they nerfed it now, but it was fucking disgusting back then. But it's a different game, okay? Definitely a different game. As I said, pace goes like from mega slow to extremely fast immediately, and it keeps being fast till the end. Are you shitting me?
Move out!
What are these perception checks? I can get 38. I can't use it. 15, 20, 35, 38. Innisty roll 20. There's nothing that gives +3 to skill checks. Just fucking great. No matter what, it's gonna fail a perception check. This shit is crazy, okay? It's just crazy. The difficulty DC is 38, man. Oh. How can you put a difficulty DC of 38 for level 7?
Move out.
They're fucking crazy.
Pay attention.
At least he spotted something. And what was the DC? 23. And where do I buff my part? You immediately enter this. I just can't buff them. I need to come back late.
Pay attention.
There is the way. Blink, glitter, dust, dispel magic. Concentration check +2. You can cast healing spells without provoking attacks of opportunity. Clear purpose. I mean it. Okay, this run, second run that I'm doing, is a joy because of the combat, because of the different decisions, and so on. But there is nothing like the first run, when you get to read everything, the entire story, everything is new. Nothing like the first run.
Move out.
This is more fun only in terms of combat. Because I'm far better right now at it. And I know exactly what to do and who to go for. But as far as the immersion goes, nothing like the first run.
I lead. You follow. Onwards.
Spill wine on Dylan's suit. Why did you really decide to throw a party at the scene of such a tragedy? Get it away. I don't like it. We're gonna spill the wine on him. I want him to turn against me later on. 150 hours later. I read all books. When I accumulate them all. You need to switch the party non-stop. I don't propose any party in specific because you need different things compared to maps you play. Some maps are full with undead, some are full with persuasion checks, some are full with demons, some with undead, some with dragons, and so on and so forth, some with swarms. Then there's a mix, then there's enemies that are vulnerable to cold, then there's them that resist cold. If you get my point, thanks for the follow. So there is no perfect team composition. There is only what you take. That you actually know the game. As far as classes, everything is valid. It highly depends on the difficulty you want to play on. For unfair, best classes to play for unfair would be Brown Fur Transmuter. Some Vivi Monk bullshit, okay, Vivi Blood Rager, basically Vivi all, Rowdy all, multi-classing. Did I say Sword Saint? I did. Blood Kineticist. Monster Tactician Inquisitor. Those would be the most OP builds on unfair. But it's a question if you find them fun to play or not. If you plan to go on easier difficulties, everything is valid. Absolutely everything. Now it depends what you like more. Ranged, caster, tank off tank, and so on. If you get to play with a tank and a shield, then you want to have at least 2 companions around you with a shield, sword and board, so you get team feat, shield wall, that they profit out of those shields. If you don't plan to play with a shield, then you don't need characters with a shield in your team and so on. That's how the game is. If you plan to play with burst, then you should rush for outflank, for precise strikes. If you plan to play with a tank and casters, then you need, what was it, spontaneous... shit, I need to check those feats now for them. Protected caster, I think it was, something like that. I'll need to check the feats though. So it highly depends what you want to play. Getting SK on the bus. What's the difficulty? What's your team setup for that Nabasu?
Move out!
Data is changing.
Head on!
Ember is useless there. Camellia. Simple quest. Ember and Scylla, I mean Ember and Camellia are useless there. There is the entrance before the pit, and you got Camellia. What are you gonna do? Let's say the door
I lead.
is
You
over here,
follow.
and the pit is over here. Alright, when you enter it's like this, yeah. The pit is here. You're gonna place your characters here, you're gonna trigger the fight with Len over here. Then you're gonna run to the door, you're gonna put Scylla in front over here. And then you're gonna cast... What was it? You're gonna cast Entangle and Sickening Entanglement in front. All the sides you're gonna cover with at least 4 or 5 spells. Okay, crowd control, web, grease, stinky clouds, what else is there? Pits, spiked pits, regular pits, You can cast all of that with Camellia and Nedio. And make sure you cast at least 2 or 3 entangles. And stick on a fucking door. That's all I can recommend. Of course, that ward for Nabasu and Scylla, so she can tank. That's about it. And I hope you have less stand. If you don't have less stand, forget about it. I really hope you have less stand for a mythic pot. There is no playing without less stand. Imagine saying Dust 2 are good in Dust 1. Yes and no. It's a different game. Dust 2 expanded a lot, okay? It is a different game. Stick with one class when you start playing. If it's a rogue, stick with a fucking rogue. Do not multi-class, do not try different things. Go for backstabs and stick with it. I'm playing the Inquisitor right now, okay? You picked the wrong fucking class. A leader, tactician. It's very hard. I'm currently doing it. You should have gone with a monster tactician. Wait, do you play monster tactician or a leader? Because you said tactical inquisitor. What the fuck? You mean about tactical leader? You play as a tactical leader. You're gonna have a rough time, same as I do. A really, really rough time. Be sure of it. Persuade Scylla to dance with you. No, persuade Camellia to dance with you. They're both evil. No, they're not underwhelming. What do you got? They're not underwhelming at all. Team feats are the best thing in the game. Especially for unfair.
Head on! I lead, you follow.
They are dancing, man. They are fucking dancing.
Onwards!
Having the time of my life. I think it's time for a drinking contest. Scylla will fight for the honor of all paladins. That's why, because you're strategizing way too much. You pick what you want and you stick with it and you just try to move forward. That's why it happens. Most of the people scrap the game after 20-30 hours and start again, then restart and restart and restart. What happens after a year? They never finish the game. The point is to go forward, to advance, and to sit in one spot and read about skills. Most of the skills you read about might not work like it's said they're gonna work. You need to test on a spot to know if something works or not. There are some skills that work brilliantly well that you would never tell by the description. So it's pointless to stick in a character creation screen for a long time. You don't have that word. Oh, holy shit, man. I need to create a guide for you people that covers the entire game, what to take and when. Because most of you fuck it up during the run. And you know why you fuck it up. I was already talking about it, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. If not even every day since I started. The main mistake everyone makes when playing this game. They acquire money, they go for mercs, or they spend on items. Amulets, swords, weapons, armor, trinkets, rings, belts, and so on. And that's like 99% of players that does that. And it's the biggest mistake you can do. The only thing you need to buy are potions and scrolls. All your money should go into potions and scrolls. And then you're good to go. What's the use of the item? Like you had a sword +1, you buy the sword +2, and what will you do if enemy is transparent? Or if you can't see him and you don't have a scroll, you don't have true sight. What the fuck will you do? You can have +20 weapon, you won't damage him. But you can have a classic white masterwork long sword and you can damage them with a true sight, through seeing. Now same applies when someone deals negative levels like that Nabasu. What will you do when you don't have that ward? You're gonna get stumped. What will you do without restoration after that? Without remove blind, remove curse, remove paralyze. Just think about it. Not a single item offers all of that, only scrolls and potions. Companions do suck, but I proved it on my first run that you can do it on unfair with companions. They do suck in their starting levels, but you can fix them by the end. Scroll maker and potion makers are very good to have in your party, yeah. And someone with team feats, strong team feats. But I'm telling you what's wrong when you play. The wrongest thing you can do is to buy equipment. I bought only wands only wands because they provide multiple usages of spells, and 1 cape since the start of the game. Since the fucking start of the game. I never had problems. The only difficult fight was with gargoyles. It took me an hour and a half to beat that one. I'll make a full guide very soon. Every map in the game that exists. The correct order, what you should do, what you should buy, everything there is. It's gonna take me like 7-8 days to compile everything. But once I do, everyone should have easier time with the game. Much easier time. No matter what class they decide to play. You always use what's best. Inquisitor goggles. If the wearer has judgment, and I do, they're gonna grant 2 additional uses of judgment per day. And they grant persuasion skill checks made to intimidate. Would you look at that shit, man? I got Inquisitor goggles from an Inquisitor. Damage rolls against swarms. Shit. Moron. So many elven notes.
Move out!
No, goddammit. You play Inquisitor, you use sweep. What's even worse, you play a tactical Inquisitor and you use sweep. You miss the roll. Alright, if you wanted to play with a sweep, with cleaves, with damage and so on and so forth, two-handed weapons, you go with Barbarian, you go with Blood Rager, you go with Scalds, you go with things like that. Fighters, and so on. Paladin, War Priest. Alright. When you play as an Inquisitor, you're there as the leader, as the main support, especially with a tactical leader that I'm playing right now, okay? You are there to provide team feats to your entire team, and by the level 20, you should have all team feats in a game. So when you click on... where was it? I need to be on a map. When you click to share those team feeds, you're gonna share 15 team feeds with your squad mates, plus the support cast. Okay. And you should aim to be a bit tanky. I want the underground hideout. You can't pick a class and play it how you want to play. Okay. You play how your team demands. That was nasty. That's disgusting. Strong. Way too fucking strong. Extremely. We're gonna go to the left. Until I get some stronger army. I don't want to lose units like this. What's on the left? You need to die. They got the initiative. Son of a bitch. Zero energy. Zero. I think in vanilla, Clarity had only one heal for the entire combat. Now they got 3. That's a big change. Clerics. In turn-based mod, they got 1 heal. They had 1 heal in vanilla. Now they got 3. Lay on hands. I can't move. I need to recruit units. Extremely tough fight. Especially without energy. And I don't have energy. What now? Can't be under attack. Gargoyles. Yo, shit, should I rest? Am I fatigued for this? Am I fatigued or not? I'm not. It resetted my spells also. Nothing to think about when you fight this. Gargoyles attack. Voljev is out after. Ah no, now you fucking don't. Not this time. You fucked me up on my first run, you won't fuck me up now. No. I know what you're gonna do. They're gonna start disappearing, okay? No, not this fucking time. God damn it, man. Not this time. This is the time when we lose Voljev for good. Piece of shit. Move. All of that. You know what happened to me in my first run? I lost Voljev with 15 usages of haste on a wand. 15 usages of haste, man. Not this fucking time. No, you don't. Cape, belts, everything. Goddamn everything. There you go. Now you can disappear. Wanna troll me, you piece of shit. I was so pissed off. Dresden was so hard for me. You can't even imagine how hard it was. Because he disappeared with best gear. I had my best gear on Voljev. And he just disappeared. Not this time. Trickery stealth. It doesn't matter who takes all of this. Although when I'm... I'll find Scylla next. Just here. You can have a white crossbow to defend yourself from gargoyles. Now you can scrap away. Such a troll game when you don't know what's gonna happen. That's why I say nothing like the first run. Nothing like the first run. You're gonna get fucked on your first run when you don't know what's gonna happen next. This game, it got me surprised like at least 100 times on my first run. But not this time. Who'll replace Voljev? Don't have a fucking clue. Camellia, probably because of crowd control. Or social.
Travisi. Only you deserve my obedience.
Now this is a classic example of why I buy scrolls. Classic example.
Let's move already.
Check. Yes, magic device is 9. This is 22. Until I raise it a little bit. If I was a war priest from my first run now. By the time I'm level 10, 11, I should be able to use mirror image also on myself.
Battles await.
Which is gonna be huge. Worked on a first attempt, very nice.
I am yours to command.
All this waiting bores me.
Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes with this. Light.
I crave your commands.
I'm losing my temper.
I'll prove you best. I'll tear your throat out.
Die! Let's hear you cry.
I can't stand gargoyles. I can't fucking stand them, man.
Let's move already. Battles await.
crave your commands.
No one stands in my way.
Only you deserve my
I'm losing my temper.
It says I got mirror image, and it counts like I don't. This shit is weird.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Die! Let's hear you cry! Run them through!
Thinking it well.
This kill is for you.
Out of my way! Die!
I'll lose less than. That's why I'm saying no playing without less than. It's really extreme. And it's even a question if I can do it. Even with less than. I mean, 4 of them already dead. Nine out of the
My
plus.
wounds pile on.
Beg me to stop. I'll rip you apart.
Let's hear you cry. Heal me, quickly! Run them through!
Holy shit, two of us ain't gargoyles.
Let's move already. I'm losing my temper. None shall escape! Die! Let's hear you cry! Run them through!
What was the last mirror image?
My bones pile on!
You need me.
No one stands in my way! Battles await.
I'll prove I am the best.
my temper.
Only you deserve my obedience.
All this waiting bores me. None shall escape! Die! Let's hear you cry! Run them through!
They'll beg me to stop!
Out of my way!
Well, when I crit, it's whatever.
Heal me, quickly!
I'll rip you apart!
This is not the end. None shall escape!
See what expires when.
No one stands in my way.
I'll bathe in your blood! No match for me! me to stop.
Let's hear you cry.
No match for me.
Oh. What the fuck? I thought it was done. Ooh. Does that hurt? Corials, thanks for the follow.
Out of my way.
Please don't trigger my last stand. I'll fucking freak out. Don't do it. I got no potions left. Pray he misses. Good. Tell me it's done. Can't believe it, it's done. We need to rush while we have buffs on. Why do you have a vial of alchemist fire on your belt?
You'll make a fine trophy.
Yo. Moron.
Die. My wounds pile on.
They never stop lending, man. What is this shit? No, forget about soldiers. They're weak. They're like story mod and enemies are unfair. Forget about soldiers. Just forget about it.
Battles await. Let's move
Where
already.
do you want me?
All this waiting bores me.
Perception check.
Battles await.
What if I say, can you fight? I'm not a fighter, I'm a historian.
None shall escape.
I would give her holy damage, but I'm keeping it on for the next fight. Thank God for judgments.
Die!
No match for me.
Let's hear you!
I'll rip you apart.
My wounds pile on.
Where do you want me?
Let's move already.
Kaži. Ne. Malo kasnije.
I'll prove I'm the best.
I have perception check.
Only you deserve
All this
my
waiting
obedience.
bores me. None shall escape!
They'll beg me to stop.
I think there's supposed to be also a cleric at the end of this map. I don't know how I'll
I'm
deal with that
losing
though.
my temper.
I'll prove I am the best.
Let's move already. None shall escape!
Low initiative.
for you.